Welcome back. Eternal Dragon here with a little bit of a different type of video for you today. What we are going to be doing is checking out a video by a community member of mine, Kreukelslak. Absolutely phenomenal player, crazy speedrunner. He's just been posting just absolutely awesome times here in Wonderlands and in Borderlands 3. So he's actually sent me his build, and we're going to take a look at his feature run from this week and then break down what he's doing. So let's go. You see here, he's building up his spell stacks before he heads through. Just make sure he's at high damage when he first starts.
Yeah, made sure everything is reloaded.
Here he goes. Look at that. Right off the bat, dude's got insane aim. You didn't know you can climb that. Get up to the quartz. He's already obliterated the troll. You see he's focusing on the White Rider. He's using it in single beam mode. Already got encounter clear. And this, of course, is a 2 ammo White Rider.
Okay.
And he's got it.
That's good.
Yeah, he's got it set to single beam mode. Way better damage. Doing the sliding.
We killed the guy. That's good.
Lots of hopping. That gives him lots of chance to aim at people that you might not be able to see otherwise. Man, just look at that. He's just on it. All the line of sight. So surprisingly, what we are looking at, this is a claw spell. So this is a claw bringer.
There we go. Nice.
And Kreukel has named this thing Give Claw Damage. Looking pretty good though.
Okay, this is a half red.
And so fast.
Okay, nice.
Look at him go.
Bro, don't pick up things. Just go for the thing, please.
Got the obelisk, clears the barrel. Hammer throw in. Over the sword explosion. He went down, but he's already back up. And now for zone control, you see he's using the Hawkins Wrath. It's because he doesn't have to move around. It's just the obelisk, so you can fill the area with all of the Hawkins birds. They do all the work. Boom. Look at that. So fast. Sword explosion. Cleared the dice with the White Rider again. And he just knows the spawn over there, so he sword exploded something right in the head. He's using a twister spell too. Slow moving, tons of damage, clears through more than one enemy. Fantastic choice for something like this.
Okay, oh nice, thank you. Yes.
You see he's just watching that little spot.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, where they're gonna climb up there, and he's just shooting whether or not there's an enemy, knowing that they will climb up and put their head right in the way. Lead again, man, look at that.
But it wasn't too slow. Okay, we didn't pick any of them. Okay, nice.
He complains that was too slow.
That's a good one. That's good, that's good, that's good.
You see, he just knows where these are too. Absolutely amazing level knowledge happening here. White Rider just obliterating everything, goes straight for the quartz.
It's good. Yes.
Fantastic, like crazy, just knows right where to look. And I've talked to him about this while we're playing too. This is just watching the minimap.
This room's good, we do really good. If this room and boss room is good, we do okay, I guess.
Kreukelslak, of course, does stream as well, if you ever want to check him out. You can see this stuff happening live over on his stream. I'll have a link for you guys down in the description.
This room's not good. Not enough spawns.
Listen to him sigh. He's like, oh, so boring because I'm not killing fast enough.
Okay. to chase enemies. Not good. But
He just knows the chamber is inside
how much
out.
do
You
you have
can
to
see
chase
it.
enemies? Bro, come on, just give me up. Okay, fine, this is really hard roll.
Nice. That twister shot. Counter
Nice,
clear.
all the enemies spawned right at the end. Lovely, you know? Love games. I thought enemy density was increased, Gearbox. Thought enemy density was increased, but it wasn't.
He's on Wasted.
I hardly feel it.
Got that son of a witch.
Are you kidding me?
Oof. Missed one of his shots, but man, he's dodging all of those. Super fantastic. Like, you can be forgiven for missing a shot when the stupid, I think it was the floor part of that bridge actually caught it, and he dodged all the shots too. Like, he did not go down. Absolutely crazy. Boom! When's the last time you did not go down against Son of a Witch,
There
right?
we go. Okay, I guess we got a good one. Sadly, the
545.
but okay, there we go.
Look at that.
Now let's make a marker. Alright, add G marker. There we go.
Phenomenal. Okay, so let's go over what he did. So here we are. We've got Kreukelslak's build. He was nice enough to send me the save file for us to take a look at here. This is Give Claw Damage. So you see he's got a Nightshade here, barely got used, but on the build, totally worth using. Got your Chaotic Casual Sword Explosion. This thing is what you saw him wreck the boss with, do some of those long range shots for the coils. Absolutely fantastic gun here. Could have a higher variant, but no, this is what he's running with, and he got that time. Here we've got the White Rider he's running with. Ooh, absolutely phenomenal one. Primordial. And you see it is the 2 ammo per shot variant. On this we have the damage increased by 20% for 20 seconds enchantment. And he's got it on spellcast here, 15%. Both of those are absolutely phenomenal. I mean, this is pretty much what you saw him use throughout. This is, of course, going to be for things like if you run into Bernadette, you know, she's got that cryo weakness, something that you can take her down with. And, of course, same thing here. A little bit of extra spell damage if you need to be hitting things for spell damage, if you want to just be doing things for cryo, or if you want to do the taser. Fantastic weapon there as well. Here, ooh, he's got himself a primordial spellblade. Look at this thing. So he's got the spellcast damage here, and action skill start damage there. So both of those enchantments are going to double dip on all of your damage increases, which is absolutely fantastic. So we see where a lot of the damage is coming from on his gear right there. And then rings. Oh, it looks like he's got 2 of the same here. Primordial Shark's Bane of the Monster. Gun damage 45.4. Oh yeah, well we saw that gun damage being displayed. That's absolutely fantastic. Over here, Warped Paradigm. There it is, Paradigm. Yeah, we got the thread count trick going on. And the Paradigm with the Spellblade thing going on. Right on. Okay. And he's using a triggering body rune, of course, and enchanted with action skill start. Increase your gun damage by 40%. So again, lots and lots of gun damage here being increased by another 40% on top of the guns being pretty great themselves. And the all damage boost hitting the gun damage itself as well. Looks like the one he sent me had the Buffmeister equipped, but over here, there's that twister he was using. Oh, he's got himself a primey one of that too. Quality, look at that. Enchanted, increase elemental damage by 35%. And spell damage 20% on this one. Spell effect, oof, this is a great variant on the twister. And of course, Universal Soldier. Using this to keep your ammo full without reloading. Just give people a boop anytime you're close. Absolutely fantastic there. We got fire rate, all damage dealt, spell shot power, gun damage. Everything getting boosted by all of its enchants, so everything's double dipping. Really great on the enchants, great setup on all the skills and gear here that I can see so far. Heading over to the other side, hey, take a look, we are a Clawbringer spell shot. Way to go, Crook. Storm Dragon's Judgment as the skill here, and then we're going 5 out of 5 Oath of Fire and 5 out of 5 Dragon Aura. This is, of course, increasing all the damage that he's doing with his elementals. Things like the White Rider's Laser and the Poison Elemental, getting extra elemental damage here, bonus fire. And that, of course, also being pumped by that. Over here on the spell shot side, you see we've gone all the way down to Capstone. So, magic bullets, of course, increasing gun damage yet again for your spell damage, which is phenomenal because of all the spell weaving stacks that we have here in spell shot, especially with high thread count. He's gone glass cannon, and again, as you saw, that's just a phenomenal choice for this, boosting your damage even further, all of your gun damage being transferred back into spell damage, of course. And look at that, 5 out of 5 Warcaster and 5 out of 5 Imbued Weapon, making it so every time he kills an enemy, basically, he's already reloaded. Not needing to do that reload animation when you're actually fighting, only doing it in between so that you keep your spell weaving stacks up. And then over on this side, Imbued Weapon, of course, even more damage, and that going back and forth with double knot, you see right here, whenever he casts a spell, gun damage deals increased bonus damage with the spell's element, but over here, whenever you score that critical hit with the spell, bonus gun damage of the gun's element. Oh. One slot, one kill, bonus gun damage again for each stack of spell weaving. And then, of course, when he's critting, there's your spells back right away. Head over into his hero points, of course, checking out right here, always. This is like the one thing you see pretty much everyone take on every single build. How do you say no to maximum crit damage? 28 to 40 there, crit chance. Doesn't really look like it's super duper needed on the build. Basic spells. Yeah, of course you don't have to take this because we've got the capstone over there. Sorry, I went the wrong way. Got the capstone here in spell shot. So because of that, you do not need your spell cooldown. Extra status damage, so everything straight to damage on this build makes sense, especially with all of the different elements that we're doing. So all your DOTs that you apply are going to do more damage with your status damage here. And then it kind of looks like he just left attunement and constitution pretty much the same. I mean, it looks like a few points got spent there. That makes sense just for the skill cooldown. Throw that hammer a little bit more often. And you'll notice that when he was playing through, this hammer was almost always out. You want to have this out at all times to maximize the amount of damage that you're doing, most definitely. I mean, pin it to a boss if you can. And, yeah. So that looks like what we have for Kreukelslak's speedrunning build for crazy fast times over in the Chaos Chambers featured runs. I would go and do one myself, but I would embarrass myself compared to Crook and how great he is at running this build. So, I am going to leave it there for you guys. Actually, I can tell you though, we will have the save file both in my Discord and over on Kreukelslak's Discord. Links will be in the description, so feel free to check it out. And hey, we both play over on Twitch. Check us out there too if you want, and again, links in the description. Until next time, thanks for being here, thanks for checking this thing out. Kreukelslak, dude, thanks for sending this to me, because, like, you know, I was wondering how people are getting such good times, and here it is, folks, speed running. Quality. Happy gaming.